All right, good morning again, guys. What's going on? Checking in post-workout. That was a good one. Considering it was fairly short, it was arms and legs, which is perfectly fine. It was well-rounded in that aspect. But especially with the leg portion, it was literally 2 sets, and I think I only did 2 sets of Smith machine squats. So I had to, instead of doing high bar squats, I used Smith machine. Overall was pretty good. I'm tired. It was interesting trying to get into the rhythm for it. Sorry, I'm just stopped at an intersection here, so trying to pay attention at the same time. And then after I did the 2 sets of that, and I only used 100 pounds, so nothing crazy. It was enough to definitely feel it. And I'm being cautious of my ankle as well, which is why I chose to use the Smith machine. That way, if I needed to bail, it's easy enough to bail out. The other aspect of legs today was doing good mornings. Well, I'm not too versed in good mornings, but I can tell you my fucking hamstrings are sore in the best possible way. So it's definitely going to be effective. I wasn't prepared for how effective. I'm like, okay, I've done these once or twice, and with the Smith machine, because it is straight line, you end up getting like a real fucking deep stretch because your feet end up kind of coming off the ground. So you're basically resting on your heels, which is totally cool. And just stretch the shit out of your hamstring. Because you got to remember, it's in that stretch is where you're actually going to build the most muscle, right? It's not when you're doing that contraction, which a lot of people think, right? So if I'm in a hamstring curl and you're doing the contraction part, pulling it towards your ass, that isn't what is building the muscle, right? It's when it's in that stretch. It's being able to do that contraction from that stretch. So felt awesome. It was really good. And then skull crushers. I've been on, like I said, triceps in a long time. So it was interesting because I had to try and figure out the best weight to use, especially for skull crushers. At my house, I have 10s and 15s because I've been using BFR cuffs. That's all I need. So I started with the 10s, and it was way too light. So I ended up having to go up to the 15s, and 4 sets of those was pretty good. I felt awesome. Again, really super slow on that extension, and then the contraction nice and quick up. Felt good. And then followed that up with bicep curls. So my arms were already kind of toast at that point. Luckily, they're antagonist muscles, so worked the triceps and then went to the biceps, and it made a pretty big difference, and it felt good. And I got a wicked pump. And then I jumped on the Stairmaster for 10 minutes, which I haven't done. It took me 2 minutes to figure out how to use the damn thing. One of my friends, one of the other trainers there, had to come over and show me because I've never used it. I'm like, how hard could it be? You step on it, you press some buttons. Well, it's Japanese. It's Japanese hard. Those who know. But figured it out. Nonetheless, got it going, did 10 minutes, and that was fucking plenty. I'm like, oh my God. It said I burned 13 calories. I'm like, no, I definitely burned more than that. I know I did, because I was like, oh my God. It was definitely more work than just walking on an incline. That is for darn sure. And that's kind of what I've been doing for the last 12 weeks, last 3 months, just doing steady state cardio on a treadmill. So that's why I figured I'm going to switch it up a little bit. So it felt good. It was nice. Awesome. Over here, let me study this thing. Tomorrow is going to be interesting. So I set a goal for myself this year to do 10 consecutive push-ups. Pull-ups. Push-ups are fairly easy now. At the time, they weren't, but now they really are. But to do the pull-ups, and 10 consecutive ones. So tomorrow starts that journey, because the first exercise in my bracket tomorrow, and I could change this, of course, but I'm not going to, is pull-ups, followed by assisted pull-ups. Well, I'm not very good at pull-ups. I think I can do like 3, so I'm just gonna do assisted pull-ups. And then once I can no longer do that, then I'm gonna move on to lat pull-downs, until I can actually do 10 regular pull-ups. Because I mean, the thing is, I gotta do 2 to 3 sets of these pull-ups. So if I do even assisted pull-ups, the last time I did those, I think I did like 5. Now, that was months and months and months ago. My lats have become much stronger since then, but it's going to be interesting. I've also got the Cobra grips, so I'll be able to wrap it on the bar and not have to worry about my grip strength. It's just strictly going to be, you know, pretty much my back muscles pulling me up. So should work out for the best. Fingers crossed. I guess we're going to find out. Otherwise, you know, I think this program is going to be pretty rad. It's definitely different, but like I said, I'm sore in all the best ways. This is only my second day in, so I'm gonna keep recording these, and I will probably end up putting all these in a file. That's going to be the Superman training block, and next week I will probably train or video said Superman training block, so that everybody can see what it actually consists of, and the exercises that I am doing to truly build myself up for it. So yeah, super exciting times. You know, I'm happy with the way that things are working out. I love when people use blinkers and don't know how to use a roundabout properly, putting the wrong blinkers on. For those of you that don't know what a roundabout is, they started replacing them in Canada instead of lights, so that you don't have to wait as long. You can just go around. But you're supposed to use blinkers and nobody does. That's okay. That's a video for a different channel, I guess. Anyway, again, thank you guys so much for following along. You know, I'm going to, as I said, start getting some of these workouts up online so that you guys can see them, so you guys can follow along. If you've seen my before picture versus, you know, my current pictures, or my pictures from the show, which, you know, I'm trying to get some video. My wife has the videos recorded, so I'm trying to figure out how the hell I can get it on my YouTube. I'll probably just log into YouTube from her phone and upload the shit from there. That's probably going to be the easiest way. But if you have seen the difference between them, it is night and day. So definitely putting some programs together for you guys to follow along. I highly recommend you give it a shot. You'll be surprised. All right, guys, you know the drill. Own your lives and get after it. Cheers.